Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough show. My name is Leticia Campbell, and I'm your #1 email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Your Brand, Your Breakthrough. And I'm so excited to have you guys on today. Now, if you happen to be tuning in on the replay, do me a quick favor. Go ahead and type in #replay. We love all of our amazing replay viewers. So again, if you happen to be tuning in and you don't see that live button at the top of your screen, do me a quick favor right now and go ahead and type in #replay. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight. I know we're coming on at a different time, right? Same day, but different time. We had a lot of running around to do this morning, and we are actually on a high, y'all, a good high from our most recent Your Brand, Your Breakthrough Evolution Tour event. We have kicked off, Meiyoko and I have kicked off our tour last Saturday here in New York, right? And we're so excited for the upcoming cities. So if you don't know yet, or if you haven't done so already, make sure if you didn't grab your ticket yet, we're going to be in Maryland on September 20th. So make sure you get your ticket in person, right? Or you could tune in virtually, right? We have two types of tickets, right? So you want to head on over to yourbrandyourbreakthrough.com and go ahead and grab your ticket. But anywho, guys, we're having amazing guests that's coming on today with us, right? This person is absolutely awesome. I'm going to bring him on in just a second. He was actually one of our attendees at our event that we had on Saturday, which was absolutely amazing, y'all. And he's going to give you guys his perspective and his thoughts and his testimonials on all the awesomeness that's happened during the event, right? So for those of you who don't know about our Your Brand, Your Breakthrough Evolution Tour, this tour, we're teaching you guys about personal branding, thought leadership, and strategy, right? 80% of what we taught and what we teach during this event is self-development. And the rest of the 20% is strategy. So you don't want to miss this opportunity to be able to maximize on all those three things because you absolutely need them for your business. All right. So those of you who are hopping on right now live, go ahead and type in #live. I want to go over and make sure that my comments are working because you know how this social media space can be kind of wonky. So if you're actually tuning in live, do me a quick favor. Go ahead and type in #live, tag someone, share this out. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, sharing is caring. Sharing is absolutely caring. Okay, so I'm just pulling you guys up on my device here. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Miyoko's going to hop on in just a second. But I want to say this, guys. I love getting feedback and testimonials, right? Because even something that may come off negatively can actually help you impact your business, right? So I always tell my clients, whenever you have helped somebody or provided somebody with a breakthrough or helped somebody get to that next step, even if it's from A to B, right? Always connect with them and say, hey, let me get your feedback. Let me get your testimonials. Hey, Meiyoko, how you doing? Nothing. Everything's good. Yeah. So I was just, letting them know that how important getting feedback and testimonials is when it comes to their business, their brand. Would you say that is part of their personal brand?
What, getting feedback?
Yeah, getting feedback and testimonials. Because a lot of people are afraid to get them, right? A lot.
I think it helps you enhance your personal brand because,
right.
I mean, the very people that you actually want to add value to are giving you insight. So I think the problem that we have is, well, not problem that I have and you have, but some people have. They got to understand that constructive criticism is only going to work towards making their brand even more impactful.
Absolutely.
It's definitely important. It's 100% important.
Absolutely.
How can you get better? How can you get better?
Yeah. How can you get better? How can you get better if you're not getting the feedback, right? So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring on Godfrey. We're going to go ahead and bring him up. Yay! Yes. Hey,
Godfrey. What's up, man?
What's up, Meiyoko?
How you feeling,
How you doing?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Good, man.
Good. Real good. So just so you guys know, I might have to switch devices in just a second. So I may be off the screen for a moment, and I know Miyoko's going to start from there. But just so you guys know, I met Godfrey because there's another business that him and I both do. And I invited him to come to our event on Saturday. And I was like, you know what, he would be, sometimes it's good to be strategic and thoughtful. And the people that you bring to, obviously this event is open to everyone, but a lot of times you want to just you want to nudge people on the shoulder, say, hey, you got to be here. Like, you got to make sure you're in the room, not just virtually. So I appreciate you, Godfrey, for coming to Saturday's event. It was amazing seeing you once again in person. Or we see each other all the time, right? And it's just absolutely amazing, right? So we like to know, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, my main job is I work with the city, and I do have a couple of kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's I started in the business that I started. I am in the insurance business,
Mhm.
and so I'm in the insurance business, and that's basically it.
What made you want to start?
Uh, what made me want to start this? What, the insurance or this business?
Just the aspect of entrepreneurship, the aspect of having your own business, I should say. What made you want to make that transition?
Oh, that's simple. Well, the prices of everything is going up,
Right, right.
right? And when you look around, every time you get paid more, the government take more.
That's true.
And so I'm finding that I was paying for college for my other daughter,
Mhm.
and then my money was not going. It was like I'm coming up short.
Mhm.
So I said, even though I get paid over there, but that money is being stretched so thin that I say, no, excuse me, this is not working.
Mhm.
So this is not so, and that's how I got into looking for other streams of income.
Right, right, right. So when it comes to the event on Saturday, what was your
Mhm.
expectations, man? When you even before you sat down, saw
Mhm.
me, saw Leticia, like what was your expectations, man? What was going on in your head while you were on the way to this event? Be honest.
Right.
Well, to be honest, I had another event I had to go to that I made plans for already,
Okay.
but I called them and canceled it because to be honest, Leticia invited me, and I said yes. I said, okay, you know what? Then and I said I choose to come to this one instead.
Okay.
And I personally didn't have any kind of expectation
Mhm.
because I'm assuming, you know, I know Leticia, so the value is going to be good.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just an assumption that okay, whatever she's doing, it's going to be value. So I
Nice.
choose it, so I choose this to go to. So
Okay.
that's I didn't have any kind of expectation. So I just automatically assume that listen, my girl's down with that. There's going to be some value there.
Got you.
So
That says a lot about the personal brand. That's good. That's good. Hope everybody's listening and paying attention. So he just came because he knew he was going to get some type of value. And you don't build that reputation overnight. That is consistency and somebody having enough confidence to know that they're going to get value from what you provide. All right. So you get there at the event. You know what I'm saying? You get a little breakfast. You're sitting there, talking amongst people, I guess, and then it starts. And then you actually go through the event and you go through the material and all that. So were there any surprises?
well, I can't say there were surprises. Things, a lot of the stuff that you had talked about was surprise for me. It was like new for me, new information. How can I say? Well, it's a different way of looking at things. I never looked at it before.
Okay.
You know,
What do you mean?
a lot of okay, like the concept that you teach. I think one of them is match your message to your work. Is one of the things that I like.
Okay.
Um, like sometimes, as I said before, I'm in insurance. Even though your main audience I see it is social media, but the things that you would teach, I could see how it can be incorporated into what I do.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Especially as I go out and talk to somebody, my language got to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
the way I carry myself. Because so the message, I cannot come off as an insurance person when I'm talking or dealing with them a certain way.
Right.
You know, my level of, like say I would say discipline, but um being persistent, being consistent, that's part of my message, and that's also part of my work. So,
Mm.
and of course there's more details that you cover, but that's one of the things I like.
Okay. What else did you take
The-
away from actually being
Oh,
there?
listen, I love making your client the ambassador.
Okay. All right. Why'd you?
Even though
Why
those
did
are
that one stand out to you?
because as an agent, it's always easier when your client, vouch for you.
Right. Right.
It's always easier when you get a client, you give them good service, and they say, "Hey, yeah, listen, I have my aunt, you could help." So I don't have to go in and have to prove anything already.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
by virtue of them, you know, just like with Leticia, she invited me. Like, okay, it, whatever it is, it didn't take any convincing. I said, okay, you know what? I know what she does. She already has value. So whatever she does, the value come with her. So somebody kind of like automatically assume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So if I'm helping somebody in the family, another person in the family tell them, hey, so this way, instead of getting one policy, you know, you covering the whole family from New York to North Carolina to
Mm.
Texas. That's what I want. I want to cover just one family, one stop shop.
Mm.
Right.
So,
Right.
I love
that
that.
was those two was one of my biggest takeaway. Match your message to your. So see this? I still read it every day. You know, it's all written up.
Wonderful, man. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You
And
know,
I want to thank Meiyoko because he threw that part in the ambassadorship stuff because, you know, even though it's something that some of us do organically, we're not when we're underusing it. We're not using it as to our fullest potential. And the fact that we taught that to you guys on Saturday and it stuck for you, that's like confirmation. So I'm glad you shared that.
I
Yeah.
wanna I wanna add so much to what you're saying, but because that's in the event, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
I know we want to when we can't. Yes, you got to get your ticket.
I
Absolutely.
may talk to you about it offline, Godfrey, but I'm not going to talk about it now because that's
but
a
it was
very.
good.
I'm glad that stuck out because that's a very key piece.
Hmm.
Because we in business we look at things transactional way too
Hmm.
much sometimes. It's
Right.
business client, like
Hmm.
it's very transactional, but the sale actually really starts once you get the client.
Right.
Right? Because now you got to turn that client into somebody that becomes a loyal follower. Then from there, once they become a loyal follower, now you have to show them how you want them to talk about you.
Hmm.
That's the key. Because they're not going to do it. Some people they do it right away, right? Like a
Hmm.
lot of my older clients in the insurance business, when I wrote insurance, it's like, oh baby, I talked to Aunt Judy. I talked to my neighbor Judy across the street. And she just retired. And I told you I got a good insurance man that does retirement.
Yep.
Not everybody's like that. But
Hmm.
you can actually condition your customer to becoming that type of person. So when they know,
Absolutely.
you know what, I got insurance, I got some benefit from it. You know what? I need to tell somebody else.
Hmm.
That's all about how you actually condition your client and turn them into an ambassador. There's so
Hmm.
much I really want to add, but like I said, I'm not even going to talk about it.
Hmm.
But that's one of the things, the key pieces. That's a
Hmm.
key sales piece because you don't
Yes,
want to
it
have to
is.
keep spending money and time and energy having to turnover, and that's kind of big in the insurance industry. Turnover.
Hmm.
You get a policy. Somebody writes a policy. Somebody drops a policy. Got to write another one.
Hmm.
You want people to stay on the books. Not only do you want them to stay on the books, you want them to consistently be referring people.
That's
And
right.
it's like that with any business. Once you start getting
Hmm.
people consistently referring people, be it on social media or offline, man, I mean, you're waking up to leads, bro.
Yes, you are.
And they're not
Yes,
just
you
any
are.
leads. These leads are warm.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just a matter of whether or not they qualify for in your industry, whether or not they qualify for the type of insurance you're providing,
Mm-hmm.
or you having something to meet their financial needs
Mm-hmm.
from a premium perspective. That's it.
Absolutely.
You don't have to
Absolutely.
sell yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your audience is going to sell for you.
For you. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, we don't want to give too much away, but we really went into detail on this on our event. You know what I mean? And for those of you who are watching, we're going to go into further, on September 20th. So make sure y'all get your ticket. But
Oh, we're doing something extra.
extra.
It's always going
Yes.
to be something different.
Extra,
It's going to
extra,
be the
extra,
same.
extra.
It's going to be something else that we haven't covered in the previous event. That's how we're
Absolutely.
doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yes. So thank you once again for sharing that, Godfrey. So I guess, our next question is, I know you said the ambassadorship stood out. I know you said the personal branding stood out. We also dived into thought leadership and what have you, but if you were to recommend, our Your Brand Your Breakthrough Evolution Tour event to someone, because we're talking about ambassadorship, right? And it's all about
Mm-hmm.
people mention your name even when you're not in the room. Why should they attend? Like, what would be your reasoning of why they should come?
Well, I'm just gonna speak from my personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as I said, a lot of the concepts y'all covered
Mm-hmm.
is not something that I've thought of before,
Right.
Mhm.
and even the one that you mentioned that I kind of like subconsciously already know
Mm-hmm.
it. Y'all put it in a certain way that it's like it's bite sized. You know what I'm saying? Like you could
Right.
the way it's presented,
Mm-hmm.
it's more like you put it in words, but what's within my thoughts. Put it like
Right.
that.
Right.
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 So the concepts from what I learned, that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was presented,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
the number two, and and as I said before, when you're Meiyoko, you put the topic and you go deeper into the topic. That was pretty good for me too. So as I
Yeah.
said, um, the value. I like the value that it gave. So that's just my personal experience. That's just my personal.
So what do you think? What's the one thing that you heard on Saturday that you're going to
Mm-hmm.
implement your business right away? Like, boom,
Yeah.
I got to do that right now.
I already started already,
Yes, he has.
right? It was the five,
Topics.
the five topics
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
You want to give away too much.
Yeah, don't stop
Yeah, I
there.
don't want to.
Stop there.
Okay, all
so,
right.
so okay, I want to
No,
say
this is
this real
good.
quick.
This is good because you know what? You can talk about the five topics.
The what?
The
That
thing
yeah,
about it
not the
is
how.
just right. You can talk about what they are. Just talk about what
Mhm.
the five topics that you had to put together, but you still got to go there to understand the whole concept of the five
Yeah, you
topics.
still got to be in the room. Yeah.
No, I don't have to go through. So basically, what it is it gave me a different. When you talk about the five, I never thought about come up with these five things.
Mm.
Right.
So, when you say come up with this, I'm like, okay, boom, okay, cool, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of times in my business, there's a lot of things. So, and again, those five things, get to put a lot of stuff in order
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
a lot of times it's like, my mind be disorderly. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, so the things that you wrote down and how to put it, you know, it gave my mind order. So this way I could think of these things a little
Right.
bit more.
Right.
Right.
So matter of fact, I use some of the stuff I learned, and I got appointments set up. So as I said before,
He
Nice.
did shout that
Nice.
out. He did. We have
Nice.
like this little chat, Meiyoko, in our little chat in our other business, and you supposed to shout out your wins. So
Uh-huh.
he's implementing. He is doing that, and
Nice.
I want to
Listen,
also say this
that's
for
how
the
you do it.
that's we want to put this is why I want to let y'all who are watching know why Godfrey was able to put things that we taught him into action is because our event was not like your typical event, right, Meiyoko? We didn't do a bunch of slideshow decks. Y'all know how it is watching. You go to an event, whether it's 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and all you get is a bunch of slides. Toya, you talk to your girl. All you get is a bunch of slides,
Toya.
right? And maybe some swag, some cute little pins, and a little, tote
Mhm,
bag with the string on it, and then you're done. It's like you leave with just a bunch of images.
mhm.
Right? But our event, we actually put people to work. We sat there and it was a working session, you
Right,
know? Right,
right.
Meiyoko?
It's first of all, we call this an event, but what it really was a
Yeah.
training.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that was going to cause you to sit down, not focus on us or fancy presentations.
Mm-hmm.
We put you to work. This
Mm-hmm.
is the principle. This is why this works. This is what works. And this is
Mm-hmm.
how you're going to implement it right when you're sitting here.
Right, right.
So you actually did the work. And I can say, man, I'm proud of you, dude, because you implemented ASAP and
Mm-hmm.
you started to see actually a result from it. Now, the key is to consistently do it.
We were just talking about that
Because
today.
if you consistently, I promise you, if you consistently do this and you take these same principles and you may say, hey, you know what, Meiyoko, Leticia, yo, I want to go deeper with this. Teach me more of this. If you stay consistent with it, I no doubt will believe you will be a top producer in what you're doing
Yes, he will. He's on the
without
road.
question. And then you'll get to the point where you don't even have to prospect.
Mm-mm.
That's the name of your game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the point where you don't have to prospect
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because now your clients are prospecting for you.
That's right. And that is definitely doable.
I'm telling you, man. I've seen agents where and businesses where they have so much referral power that they're literally just
Mm.
calling people up like, and you hear the
Amen.
message, oh, well, how you doing, Bob? Sharon called me and told me that you did life insurance and I need about 4 policies for my family because we just purchased a house and we want to cover our mortgage and this and that. They don't have to try. All they're doing is calling back, set an appointment, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what you want. You
Yeah.
want to get to the point where you stop prospecting. And I'll say that from a personal brand perspective.
Yeah.
You want to build your personal brand to the point where you don't have to work so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to listen and to understand that.
Pay attention, y'all.
And I'm taking accountability myself because I'm spread on a lot of different platforms. What I told myself is LinkedIn, I will in the next 6 to 12 months, I'll probably garnish anywhere from 50 to 100,000 followers on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stamp my personal brand on LinkedIn because that's where my ideal audience is. Everywhere else I can play around with, but my major platform is LinkedIn.
That's right.
That's also something that we covered in the actual event or the training or the workshop or whatever you want to call it. Having a particular platform, being on one platform and understanding why that platform is the platform for you to be on. And if you came to the event or if you come to the next event, you'll learn exactly how to determine which platform you should be using. 100%. Because I can guarantee you most of you are on the wrong platform. And if you're on the right platform, you're not utilizing it the right way based on your content and how you're presenting your message on there.
Right.
So this is why it's imperative for you to actually come to the event.
Right.
Because these are things that most people are not going to teach you. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
And we just scratched the surface there.
Yes, we did. We definitely did. So, that's amazing. That's amazing, y'all. So I guess our last thing that we want to what should we say? Get your ticket, guys. You're going to be doing some amazing stuff, Godfrey. You're already doing some amazing stuff. I see you in our little chat that we have. People are shouting you out in the past couple of days now. So how can people connect with you? How can people connect with you? How can people reach out to you?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm kind of new to the social media
Mm-hmm.
point.
Right.
So I do not have a LinkedIn. I just asked Leticia, can you help me with a LinkedIn?
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna connect you to Meiyoko.
I do not have a LinkedIn. My yeah, I mean, but the Facebook I have is just for like my personal use,
Okay.
Mhm.
and my TikTok is just it's just up there. I mean, I have not even used it. I'm just starting to learn how to use TikTok, so
Got it.
Mhm.
I don't have like a particular connection.
Right.
Okay, so you need to. So basically, I like this because this is real time.
Yes,
So
it
basically, you
is.
got to get to the point where you choose one platform and you start to build your personal brand around who you are and around what you're doing and what you're offering. Now, what I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, Godfrey is new.
Yes.
He just started his own business, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago. All right.
Right.
All right. You came to the event. You immediately implemented.
Mm-hmm.
You started booking appointments.
Mm-hmm.
Now, those of you listening,
Mm-hmm.
you have social media platforms. You've had your business for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Godfrey can come to this event and start getting results,
That's right.
what's your excuse?
That's part. Yep, that's true. Because take a timestamp because
What is your excuse?
yeah. Yeah.
This
Because
is
the wait.
somebody that just started his business. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not picking on anybody. What I'm trying to say is what we're doing actually works.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you who already have a business, who
Right.
already have some type of audience,
Right.
who have some type of momentum and you're on social media, get your ticket. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, this is no joke.
Yep.
This is really going to help you, and it's going to help you very, 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 very fast, very
Yeah.
quickly. I mean, Godfrey, you were there. Was there any hype? Was there any
No,
rah-rah cotton candy stuff?
Mm-mm.
no,
Right? You sat
it's like
down.
a
Look,
yeah, it's
you
like a
sat down.
one-on-one conversation.
You sat down. We fed you well,
Mm-hmm.
and you got
Yep.
to work. And you
We
got to
did
work.
feed y'all well.
And we got to work.
There was a lot of food.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
those of you, I'm telling you, I encourage you, if you have your own business, you're trying to build a personal brand, you need to get your ticket.
That's right.
Because reality is 6 to 12 months from now, 6 to 12 months from now, when we're at 100, 200, 300 people,
Oh.
you know, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear that, oh, tickets are more now. I don't want to
Because there
hear,
will be more.
I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear, man, I should have took advantage of that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
The time, I'm telling you, if you want to get in and get a ticket, I'm telling you, the time is now.
Right now, today.
Time is right now.
Today. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and grab your tickets right away. Okay, let me ask a question to you, Godfrey. If you were to put a price, I don't really like to do this, but I just want to do this for the sake of just my own personal research. If you were to put a price on the value, the connection, the people that were in the room with you, and the food, right? What would you say that we should have charged the tickets for? What would be the overall value? What's your number? What would be your number?
To be to be honest with you, from the just a few nuggets, I guess. See, I've never done this. So I don't know how to price these things. But
Mhm.
if I was to be given an event, I said about maybe 350 or something like that.
Okay, okay, that's fair.
You know,
Yep,
it was
that's
a
more
good
than what we
event.
charged. Yep.
It was a good event. Um, I mean, as I said before, like I'm pretty new into the business part, so I
Mhm.
don't know how to price these things.
Yeah.
So as I said, I think I'm probably underpricing myself sometimes. But so you know,
No, actually, you were pretty good. But I will
Yep.
say something like we've done in the arena of what we're doing and the value that you've gotten. Because here, I want to I want to explain this to everybody that missed it. We were only supposed to go for 2.5 hours.
It's only two and a
We
half
we
hours.
went
Yep,
for
he's right.
3.5 hours.
Right.
So we
that's
added
right.
on another hour, and a lot of it was Q&A. A
No,
lot of
another
it
2 hours.
was it another 2 hours?
Yeah, we add on another two. We didn't get until
Oh
5.
wow. Okay, so we were there for like 4 hours, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so it was a lot of Q&A. We
Mhm.
had enough time to actually get everybody's question, make sure everybody had clarity in what they're doing. Now, if we were to do this on average, that ticket would have been at least $1,000.
Yes,
I
it
can
would.
guarantee you.
Yep.
I can
Guarantee.
guarantee you. And they wouldn't have done 4 hours.
No.
They would have done 2 hours. They would have capped you off there and they would have sent you home.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you wouldn't have had nearly enough applicable information at all. You would have been motivated. They would have told you that you have to do something, but they would have never showed you how to do it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's pretty much the value that if doing this again or doing this 12 months from now, it's not going to be the same price. I can guarantee you that.
It's not. It's not.
But what we're doing now is we want to have enough people to get enough results.
Right.
That we show and that we start a tidal wave in the industry. Because a lot of people don't know what personal branding is. A lot of people don't know how to email market. And Godfrey, see, we didn't tell you something we also added. We're going to show you how to do AI.
Yes, we are.
Artificial intelligence is very, very big.
Yep.
And just to give you guys, any of you who've been following me, I'm going to give you a little secret. In case you haven't known, 95% of what you see me post, what you see me say, is AI.
Yep.
It's not just any AI. I have specifically programmed AI to become me, to talk like me, to think like me, to have certain language that appeals to my audience.
That's right.
I can go in and type into my AI and do a prompt, and I'm not going to give it to you.
Nope.
I can
Don't do it.
I can say a prompt, and it'll build out my entire ascension model. I can give it a prompt. It'll create me a course, all in the span of 5 minutes. So what we're going to add is we're going to start showing you how to use artificial intelligence to build your personal brand, whether it's creating better content, whether it's creating courses, whether it's creating all these different types of things. AI doesn't replace you. It doesn't replace your voice.
No.
But if you know how to supplement it and use it, it is one of the most powerful tools in your business right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so powerful, but it's underused at the same time. You know what I mean? So we want to get you guys to not only use it, but leverage it. Because some of you who are using it, you're not leveraging it.
You're not using it
the right way, right?
You're not using it right.
So it's a overall full circle. I don't even want to call this a training. This is like high level information that's going to transform your business pretty quickly. All right. So we want to thank you so much, Godfrey, for coming on. I thank you so much. You just saying the reason why you said yes was because you knew you were going to get value. I felt like crying when you said that because I'm like, everything is just confirmation for me in this season. You're on mute, Meiyoko.
I said you're a crier. Everybody that knows you knows you're a crier.
Because you're amazing.
You're amazing. Like, yes, you're a crier.
He seen me cry on some calls, but it's just I'm just so passionate. I really am, and what Meiyoko and I do, what Godfrey does, is just what we do every day is help more people, and all of us are on a mission. I know those of you who are watching right now, you're on a mission, and if you want to evolve that mission, you got to come to this event. So it's bigger than you. It's all about your community. It's all about your children. It's all about the people you're going to help. It's all about your ministry. That's what this event is about, is helping you to elevate yourself. It's all about teaching you how to let go so you can actually lead. So please come and join us in Maryland. If you can't come in person, you can go ahead and come on virtually. We're also going to be in Georgia and Texas as well. When you go to that link, it's going to give you all of our upcoming cities. Okay. So don't sit back and wait for us to add on your city. Just go ahead and get in your nearest city, because it's great to get out and travel. And I hope to see you, Godfrey, at Maryland as well, because we want to see y'all bounce around to each event, and y'all going to get more and more value, because each city is going to be a little different. We're going to keep adding on things. We're going to keep, doing things, shifting things differently. So really, really excited about that. Right, Meiyoko?
I have a feeling that you're going to be a six-figure producer growing up. I got a feeling, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, he
listen,
will. He is.
everything starts slow. You know,
Absolutely, man. One day
Yep.
at a time. One day at a time.
listen, see this paper here? I'm using it to put the reps in. You know
Good.
what I'm saying?
Good. Put them
Yes, he
reps in,
likes
man.
working
You
out.
know, put the reps in.
Put them reps in, bro.
Yes,
Is that
yes.
downtown Maryland?
Yes, we're gonna announce the location very soon. But yes, it's gonna be around
Okay.
that area. Mm-hmm, for
I'm
sure.
about to
For
get
sure.
caught my ticket. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you better go do it. Love to see it. And bring somebody with
Listen,
you
man.
too.
Listen, you have. I don't know why, but when you came here, I kind of gravitated to you. You don't even
He
know,
did.
like, especially having my insurance license still and being in the industry for a long time. I'm gonna look you out, bro. I'm gonna look
All
you
right,
out.
man. I appreciate it. I
I'm gonna look
appreciate
you
it.
out.
I
Brother
definitely
power.
appreciate it.
Love it.
Remember, oh look, remember old kind, new kind. Don't forget that.
Oh yes,
Don't
yeah, I remember that one. What
y'all
kind you
stop
have? The old kind or the new kind?
it.
Yep. All
All right,
right. Okay.
let's get off here before they start dropping nuggets. So thank you everybody for hopping on. Thank you so much, Godfrey, for joining us on today. Tomorrow we're gonna have another attendee who hey Diane, who also was at our event on Saturday, is gonna be hopping on and give her her breakthroughs and what have you. So y'all continue to have a great day. All right. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
All
Bye
right, guys.
guys.